So this car is essentially totaled?
Yeah, pretty much just take it to the scrapyard and let it be there. So we have a 2014 Land Rover here, and customers had it for a while. We've rebuilt the coolant system on it, done some normal maintenance to it, but unfortunately, that customer is not going to fix it today. The main concern was the fuel issue, but we figured that it needed some high pressure fuel pumps, and when we removed the first one, the shaft had eaten straight through the tappet, damaged the front of the high pressure fuel pump. So these high pressure fuel pumps ride just in the side of the oil pan. Not too much of a hassle to get to, but we've had them fail before where they will jam shut and not allow enough fuel come out. This time we've had a seal fail, and it started dumping fuel into the oil. A lot of it, about 11.5 quarts of it.
That's supposed to be what, half full?
A little less than half full. It's only supposed to have about 8.5 quarts, or about 8 liters of oil in it. That's about 20 quarts of liquid that came out of the oil pan.
So all of that fuel was just mixed in with the oil.
Yep. So the unfortunate thing about gasoline is it doesn't have a very good lubricity to it. So this tappet needs oil, a light oil film all around it, so it can move back and forth just a little bit off of the lobe. And without that oil film, the shaft eats it, and then when the tappet fails, the high pressure pump eats into the shaft. It'd be a whole tear down. Engine out.
Full overhaul.
Full overhaul.
Because the fuel got into the oil.
You'd want to re-hone your cylinders, new rings, because there's no oil in the pistons, on the piston sleeves at all. It's all washed out with fuel. Just gone.
So this car is essentially totaled?
Yeah. I would,
and it's nice. Like,
for how much money it'd be to put a new engine in it or overhaul this engine, with how much time it would take, you're looking at buying just another 2014 Land Rover.
All because of one seal failure?
Yep.
Wow.
One seal failure leading to just a snowball effect of catastrophic events.
Would you buy a Rover?
No, unless you have, bukus and bukus amounts of money, and don't mind your car being gone for weeks at a time getting serviced. They ride nice. They're okay cars, but they have so many issues with the cooling passages, all of the oil leaks that can occur. We've had a bunch come in for lower control arms with ball joint failure, and that's just a whole other common issue. But I do believe he does not want to fix it. And just even trading it in, you're not going to get much value out of it. That's just the unfortunate thing about these Land Rovers.